Hey, good morning, everybody. Welcome to another Daily Market Report brought to you by Mike Bjork. Today is Tuesday, June 25th, and we got a bunch of economic news releases scheduled for today. And we'll start off with the durable goods orders for the month of May. We had a 30.6% increase for the month of April, and the forecast for May was supposed to increase to 3.8 and basically maintain the same thing. So something to keep an eye on there. That we need obviously durable goods orders to make sure we have the economy is still stimulated, or if it's going to go backwards. So this is something definitely we need to keep an eye on. Case-shiller home prices. This is the index that gauges the 20 major markets across the U.S. for the month of April, and they showed a 10.9% increase for the month of March. And for the month of April, it continues going up 12.1%. So great news right there, especially for those areas. And then we got the FHFA home prices. This is another index that's out there that gauges the home prices. So back in March, they had a 7.2% growth, and they grew a little bit more up to 7.4. So also decent news. So in essence, home prices are going up. And then we have the consumer confidence for the month of June. We had a 74.3 reading, and we figured it would just kind of taper back a little bit for the month of June, and it increased actually up to 81.4. So this will be actually important to watch, especially take a look come maybe next month with all the stuff that's been going on with the Fed meeting, with the market kind of dropping quite a bit from both the interest rates jumping up as well as the stock market taking a little bit of a beating. It will be interesting to see if this consumer confidence and consumer sentiment will go ahead and continue upward trend, or if it might pull back a bit in the month of July. So July's numbers will be interesting to watch. Last but not least, we got the new home sales for the month of May. We had a 454,000 for the month of April that were sold, and we figured that it was going to forecast a little bit higher to 463, and it jumped all the way up to 476. So overall, good numbers right here. Durable goods was probably the only one slightly not great because it was at 3.6 versus the forecast at 3.8, so we didn't have an increase or that jumping up further. But on the housing sector, housing is still going strong here. Let's jump over to the headline news here, and currently the stock market's up. Part of it is the good economic news, but we also had the PBOC, which is the People's Bank of China. Remember yesterday we had issues with concerns of liquidity crunch going on in China, and one of their deputies came out and basically said that they would keep the interest rates within a respectable level. The volatility in the interest rate market for them is just temporary, but they would make sure it stays in a range, and that the liquidity shouldn't be an issue. They will do as needed, basically. So that kind of helped ease concerns after yesterday's big sell-off on basically all the markets, and stock market is liking it and kind of coming back a little bit, kind of rebounding a little bit. So let's take a look at the bond market, see what's going on over there. As we saw, we had that huge opening gap yesterday. It was about 100 basis points. So we basically closed that yesterday, as you can see with the green wick there. But today we're actually down from where we left off yesterday. So where we left off yesterday, we're actually about almost 37 basis points lower than where we left off. So pricing right now is obviously for the worst right now. So pricing's come back a little bit. All right, so thanks for watching, folks. You guys have a wonderful day. Tomorrow will be actually important because we're going to get the final revision for the first quarter of the GDP, which is a number we definitely need to keep our eyes on to kind of give us a gauge as to where the economy is moving. So stay tuned. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Again, thanks for watching. See you tomorrow.